What is up, everybody? This is NameCraft86 coming back at you on Modern SkyBlock 3 Departed, episode 75, part 2-ish. And the reason I say part 2-ish is because, well, I already tried to record this. Basically what happened was, how do you phrase it? I updated one of my softwares for my recording, or updated one of my recording softwares. And started recording, and yeah, it decided to say nope, and blue screened me actually. So in the last episode we were working on this. I actually did get the celestial crystal. I don't think I put it in there, and when it did that, it kind of how to phrase it, it basically made it where I lost everything in my inventory. So any type of quest I've done, I just flat out lost it. I didn't lose the progress, but I lost the items. So let's go ahead and do this again, and see, Q, O. Got my magnet on. Check. Alright, it should be off now. Q. There we go. Now we're gonna let that run. Something else I did start on last episode, or when I was trying to record, it was bee breeding, or trying to get into bees. And so far we've gotten quite a few bees actually. Surprisingly how many we've gotten. I just basically put a hopper on here with a ton of seeds in there because you're needing the seed oil to go into the bee attractor, and the bee attractor used, I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's a decent amount to get bees. Which, I think actually if I put this on, do like that, I think it works better if we don't run it. Let's get some canola seeds because we have a ton of those. There we go. That's here. We're just gonna let this tank fill up. So I think I actually have a ton of canola seeds over here as well. Yeah, see, look at this. I wonder, can I get a chest? And you can also tell, I did spawn in some of my stuff, I'll admit it. But that's just because I could not either get it, or it would just have taken me forever. And it wasn't that many. Anything else I could actually just make. There we go. If it comes down to it, needing it again. Now I'm just going to set this on here and let it start filling up. Take those beetroot seeds out actually. And that should work. And we're just going to fill this thing up because it's already at 380. And then I'll let it run for a minute. But I was actually working on getting this thing fixed too. Crafting terminal. Now I think I can just do this in my UI. Okay, wireless. Maybe it has to be done in a regular thing. Okay, apparently I just had to hit shift and click it with it. But anyways, alright, we're working on bees while that is up there finishing. So they want us to make an apiary. So this actually might have to be done up top. So let's go ahead and type in apiary. Apiary, this one right here. And we're missing quite a few things. Luckily we have a lot of those impregnated casings. See if we can do it now. Okay, so we're just missing planks, it looks like. Craft 1,000 of them. Don't really care. There we go. Got an apiary. Now, this probably will need up there. I don't think, this is a nice little area over here. And it says no bees, no queen, normal, normal. Alright. See what the next part of the quest is. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. There's a bee house. That didn't look too hard. So, bee house. Ooh, we need to get a comb first. So, let's come down here. Let's grab something we have a lot of. Unusual, unusual. Let me land. Forest. Here we go. Forest drone. We have one forest queen there. Ennoble, ennoble, ennoble. I guess it really doesn't matter. We've got a lot of them. Really, we only need one and one to start off with. And it's going to probably say we need a flower. So let's go ahead and get some dirt. A few pieces of dirt around. And let's see, do we have any poppies? We have one poppy. Let's go ahead and just place that down like so, and just throw these in. And they're not going to work because it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep. And don't worry, guys, I did turn off the jetpack sound. And okay, so now it's working. It's just going to take its time. So, see what else they had on there. We got the bee house. Well, we're working on the bee house. The beeswax, honey, silk. So a lot of this, ooh, automated breeding, industrial apiary. Let's see what's involved in that. Most of this we might actually be able to make. Actually, let's go over here while this is taking its sweet time. And just teach us the industrial apiary recipe. And I did actually add in a whole nother set of assemblies, molecular assemblers, just to be on to make it easier on me, so I don't have to keep running the situation. Oh no, I'm almost out of stuff. Now this is the only thing it doesn't know how to make. What did it not know? Because yeah, I was actually running out of room. I was surprised about that because I never really run out of room. There we go. And so we're working on this part right here. This is the bee. I don't even know what it said. Let's see, B receptacle. So now we should be able to just go like this, and it knows how to make all this stuff. So that helps. And yes, I'm making more grains of infinity. I need them. So let's go ahead and craft about 10 of them. That shouldn't hurt. And the reason I'm getting so many is these right here. I'm making a lot of vibrant capacitors. So let's come back in a minute when this is done crafting, and we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, I'm back. This thing's already ran its course, and you see we actually got 3 instead of 1. So let's actually use the industrial apiaries. Now we have a cable right here. Now, how many conduits do we have? We have quite a few. We'll just use... I apologize about that, guys. We'll just use these for right now. Switch you around. And we'll just start a line right here. Pick this thing up. Alright. We have enough for 10, so it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just going to kind of run the cable a little weird. There we go. And there we go. And let's break you off. Alright, I already got the 10 industrial apiaries. So let's go ahead and just plop them down. They should all start getting power. Okay. And that looks pretty good. Now, the cool thing about these are the industrial apiaries over the regular apiaries. See how we had to manually move them? There are, if I look at Gendustry, there's a lot of automations you can do, like light automated. I think this actually gives it where it doesn't have to have light. And lifespan. Let's see. I know I have to have one of those, so let's go ahead and just craft up one. I think that increases the lifespan. I don't know. But let's type in @Gendustry. Got the production one. That might actually be the one I want. Alright, we got those. Let's go ahead and grab our light ones. Let's see. There's actually a quest line for this. Right here. But we can just go ahead and get all these out of the way. So let's go ahead and get the Mutatron and all that other stuff. And I will show you guys what this does in a minute. Let's get one of those. One of these. Mutagen producer. Oh, we're gonna have to wait a minute. It's almost done. I wonder where it's making bronze at. Is it over here? Yeah. So I should almost be done. Alright. Yeah, they're both done. Okay, we got the Mutatron. Potential. Okay, Mutagen producer. We need one of those. Genetic transposer. And a lot of these should be pretty easy crafts. I think the main thing we're waiting on is bronze. So I'm gonna make these off camera. Whoa. Off camera real quick. and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, we got everything made. We got the genetics labware, blank gene sample, mutagen producer, genetic imprinter, genetic sampler, basically all the things. Alright, since we got all that stuff, I'm trying to remember actually how you set these down. I think this one goes, it's going to put it here-ish. And most of these do need RF. Now, this one, put here. Genetic sampler and genetic imprinter. Oh, I got two of these. Genetic replicator, mutagen producer, which we're just going to go, oops, don't need two of you. Alright, now we got all those, and we need one advanced. So let's go ahead and just get our crafting terminal back out. And throw this one back in here, because if you make the advanced one, you have to use, or you can use the original one, so it should only take a second or two. Yeah, see, it's almost done already. There we go. And I'll probably rearrange these in between episodes, but that was just the easiest thing I could do. Let me clear this out a little bit, because this is quite a bit of stuff that need power. I think, yeah, it's just tap into it from here. Should be able to go like that. Good, they're all getting power. So we have that one. Now we need the automation and everything. Okay. So, sorry, my voice has been just weird today. We're going to need 10 of these. And let's see, what else did it want us to make? Genetic stabilizer. And the production upgrade. So the production upgrade we can't really make yet, because if you look at it, where are you at? Right here. You need royal jelly. To get royal jelly, you actually have to have an imperial. The imperial comes from a noble and majestic, so it's kind of a pain. But we do want 10 of these. So these actually keep it from your things from dying. So you do have the automation ones? We do. So let's go ahead and just start installing these. Can I not? Okay, shift click. These would actually make it where I don't actually have to mess with them. And I'll show you what I mean by that. See, find the closest one to this flower. Just throw that in there, and that. And that's basically all we'd have to do. But we want, let's get about 39 of these. Ooh, we don't have enough mushrooms. I thought we have tons of mushrooms. I think they'd be over here, aren't they? Oh yeah. Throw all these in there. And we're wanting 39 of these. Do you have enough now? I thought you would. Yeah, I still haven't hooked all these up to it. I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't. And if I remember right, the mutagen producer, actually, if you take redstone, let's get about 100 of it. It's going to take a minute, but we can throw these 2 in here. If I remember right, ooh, that's not getting any power. Why is that? Oh. There we go. But you can see it's actually producing the mutagen already. Now these won't work because, where are they at? It's too dark. I could be sneaky and go. And there they go. Let's go ahead and put one of those up there. And let's see how our redstone is done. So let's go ahead and just throw it in here so you can produce plenty of that. And let's go look at Gendustry, make sure everything's working. We have 39 of those. Good, good. I think that's all we needed right now. We're kind of stuck. Oh, the genetic stabilizers. Let's see how they did. Yep. So basically on like this one, put those in there and it should shorten the life. And we'll just put this one. So let's come back in a few minutes whenever I get all this stuff situated, okay? Alright, everybody. I'll let this sit for a while. We've got 18 buckets now. So let's go ahead and active without. Let's do it that way. Look at that. What I'm looking for is another common. But I don't know if I'm actually going to get a common. Yeah, so it's taking a healthy amount to do this. Modest. Marshy. Well, if we take a, what are these, forest one? Let's take a forest. See if we can get a common with that. Or another modest. Wait, did I find a modest? It does not look like, wait. Modest drone, there we go. That's what I was wanting. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn this back off. I got a few. Let's see if we can get them all running today. Let's check on the one that we had working. Oh, look, we finally got a honeycomb. Alright, let's go ahead and set these up, see if they'll work. On one of you, and one of you. Alright, too cold, no flowers. Which if we get in our bag, we should have the rod of the land. Which, apparently I don't have any mana. Thought I had mana. Oh, that's my magnetization ring. Wait, I had 2 of those on? Alright, fine then. Type in dirt. Plenty of dirt anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Now, let's see if we have any dandelions. Oh yeah, we got plenty of dandelions. Just go. Too humid. Too cold. See, let's look at gender tree. See what all we got in here actually. Maybe a humidity. No. Let's try the desert emulator. It might work. I'm not quite for sure. Alright, it's almost done with everything. There we go. Let's go ahead and just install this. So now it's saying there's no flowers. Wonder if it needs a cactus. Grab some sand. Might have a few of those laying around. Okay. Go in there. You happy now? Anyways, let's go ahead and look in the quest book and see what we got. See, we need this, which we can't get yet. Oh, we never made a genetic template. Let's go over here and just teach this thing how to make those. Oh, where are the genetic templates? There we go. And the genetic templates are pretty cool because once you get a certain amount of, what do you call them? Chromosomes or types, you can actually make a bee out of nothing, pretty much. Alright, there we go. Okay, we don't need that right now, so we'll just go ahead and put that away. Now, this thing's still saying no flower. Okay, we got it. I got through the quest. Alright. Oh, so actually mark that one. So they're wanting us to get a few different types of wax. Silk wisp. And this one needs a bit of honey. A honey drop. So basically with those, let's see, where are you at? Wait, no flower. See, the ones that say no flower, I think we're actually going to have to get the bee analyzer and figure out what type of plants they want. Alright, I got 2 honeycombs. Now, you can do a lot of things with these, really. You can make an apiary chest, a bee house, which I think that's actually one of the reasons we did this. But if you get the centrifugal separator, or even the centrifuge, you can get things out of it. So, first off, bee house. That was what we were waiting on. Should be able to just... I'm not using that. Those actually have something I want out of them. There we go. Bee house. There we go. I don't really know what the bee house is, per se. So I'm just gonna set it right here, see what it looks like. Oh, it's just like the apiary. Okay. Now, it wants us to collect all these things. But let's go ahead and see if we have what it takes to make a centrifugal separator. Here we go. Do you know how to make all this? We're just going to take that as a yes and go with it. So many crafting patterns. And just because I ran out. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft up one of these. Let's see, do we have any kits in our system? Yes. Now, I want a secondary sieve, I think is what it is. Let's go ahead and look at augments. Yeah, let's go ahead and get 4 of those real quick. We have 1 of these, so that's not that big of a deal. That'll work. Now, let's see how the centrifugal separator is. Good, we got everything. Okay, so apparently I need to do that too. We're just going to, I guess, set it here. Let's go ahead and throw that kit on there. And throw in all these augments. So what we want to do is just basically throw those in there. We got a drop of honey, beeswax. Alright. We got the honey quest done. So now it wants a few other things. But it looks like this is the wrapping up point. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Yes, honey. Any questions, concerns, or comments, put down below. And if you want to be put into the subscriber cube, don't forget, just put your name down below and I will add you in there. And until next time, this is EnigmaCraft86, when we're going to probably be either working on bees or astral sorcery. I'm trying to split it up so we don't have too much of the same thing over and over. Oh hey, it's done. Again, so, until next time, this is EnigmaCraft86 saying take it easy. Later, guys.